welcome to the West Ham Irons channel. It's Jazz. It's finished. West Ham United 0, Everton 0, and just to sum up, that was probably worse than most of the games we saw under David Moyes. That was, as the caption below says, that was boring, average. And as my thumbnail, this is the if you have a look on YouTube, you know the thumbnails, the things you look at before you click on my show. It's probably the first time that thumbnail has got no image from the football game. There's no image of any player. There's no image of any shot. There's obviously no image of anyone celebrating a goal. There's not even an image of Lopetegui. I couldn't be fucking bothered. I couldn't be bothered. That image is of empty London Stadium, a soulless London Stadium, an average atmosphere. I don't blame the fans for that, by the way. Nothing on the pitch. The players have a responsibility to entertain, to get the fans up for the game, especially the manager, and there was nothing. So my thumbnail captures the moment, the game. It's a picture of an empty stadium. The slow but sure sacking and death of Lopetegui to go with it. Again, what were we trying to do? What was our tactics? Were we trying to play with pace? Were we quickly interchanging passes? Did we have overlapping wingers and fullbacks and width? Did we have a Ian Bishop, John Moncur, Berkovic, Benyu, number 10 in the middle, clicking things, playing through balls, setting things up? Did we have great invention and know-how up front? Did we have a lot of shots on target? Did we defend really well in line? Were any of our defenders commanding at the back? Was our goalkeeper very assured of himself, very confident? Did we have a captain on the field? Did we know what was going on? Did we have any leaders on the pitch? Did we have any pace on the pitch? Absolutely none of those things. Absolutely none of those things. And it's getting worse game by game, week by week. And I once again, I actually had a ticket to go. And you can knock me for it. I didn't go. I get the fans who go to West Ham, win, lose or draw. That's fine. You're going to win games, you're going to lose games, you're going to draw games. That's absolutely fine. But to see a performance like that, which is a non-performance, a zero performance, you're going to leave that game. You're probably going to spend the better half of £100 if you're lucky. If you're lucky, especially if you've got family and kid with you. What did you see? What did you see? The stats will say it was 50% each possession. There's about 4 or 5 shots from us, 4 or 5 from them. The manager needs to be ashamed of himself, absolutely ashamed of himself. He's been in charge for a good while in the summer to get his ideas together. It was a complete shit show. Any bright things out there was Somerville. Somerville was probably man of the match. Head and shoulders above every player there. And again, even more shocking, why it's taken so long for him to start a game. If Kudus comes back from this long ban, then he'll probably go back on the bench, right? So Somerville feel sorry for players like that who come to West Ham in form on the back of great seasons managed by better managers than we've got, better coaching staff than we got, better training facilities than we got. They join West Ham straight on the bench and they have to prove themselves. And then we think about it, when close to Christmas, we think about introducing these people, right? Good to see Guilherme. I mean, he looked half all right. So where the hell's he been? Shopping in Tesco, Sainsbury's? What's he been doing? I ain't got a clue. Very, very slow in midfield. Awfully, painfully slow. The kind of change from trying to defend to attack is ever so slow. We just start the attacks really, really slow, painfully slow. Wan-Bissaka in some situations very, very slow as well. Very quiet atmosphere. I don't blame anyone for that. No number 10, no invention. Paqueta's a fucking joke. If he's meant to be a number 10, the guy who's meant to make things tick and create things, there's nothing going through him, right? No creativity. Very slow with the ball. Slow changeover. Absolutely slow changeover. Antonio, yeah, he's made a bit of an effort here and there, but a couple of times bowing round down the wing. There's no one to get on the end of it, really. Absolute shit show, everyone. Absolute shit show. These are the, average age 29.3, 4-1, 4-1. Kilman, yeah, respectfully okay. I think some of those ratings are very, very kind. I feel. I mean, there's no goals. We didn't win, and a lot of them over 7. But the real thing is that there's no pattern to any play. Nowhere near playing attacking football the way we want. And then the media's like, this is what the West Ham fans wanted. This is the West Ham fans like me and you who wanted David Moyes out. They're blaming us. Yes, we wanted David Moyes out, but we didn't want Lopetegui in or anyone like that. He was on anyone's list. I did no videos on Lopetegui to come in. I did one on Ruben Amorim. I did one on Paulo Fonseca, who kind of incidentally, great victories in the Champions League last week, right, against kind of Man City, Real Madrid respect. Those are the managers I did my videos on. Have a look. Those are the ones I was talking about. And Poch and, Emery before that, right? The Lopetegui was never on the radar. Once he was on the radar, then I obviously wanted to support him. I did the video after that saying, it looks like he's coming in. It's going to be done. This is what he's about. But before that, he was on no one's radar, right? We said no to Ruben Amorim, 1 or 2 others. And going back, obviously he's going to be sacked, surely, right? He's going to be sacked at some point very soon. But I've got no confidence in the way we manage, the way Sullivan manages West Ham to bring someone in good. So this is going to carry on until the owner's there, because he's got his fingers in all the process and nothing's working. The training ground's average, the scouting system's average, outlay's good, but because of the way things are done, we're lucky 40% of the signings work out, right? And then people like Alvarez, Paqueta, Kudos, they don't want to be at West Ham. It's obvious they can't be shit arsed. They don't want to be there. There's a few players there who are trying to be professional and try. Bowen, one of them. But apart from that, there's not much leadership out there. There's not much feeling or want that they want to wear the shirt, right? And that probably goes with the manager. They don't want to play for him, right? So that's a bit of a. It is what it is, isn't it? I mean, these are the bit of the stats. If you want to have a look at them, like I said, it's a bit of a, it's all right, 50-50 possession, similar amount of shots on goal. They had more goal attempts, 7 corners. They had 6. So it's not even worth talking about. The most important thing to take away from this video is that the fans have been shortchanged. There was 0 entertainment, 0 football, nothing on the pitch. 0-0 says it all. The manager surely is going to get sacked very, very soon at some point. But we have got, especially I've got no confidence in the process that that Sullivan will responsibly do good scouting and be able to bring a really good young fresh manager that perhaps we haven't heard of, which Brighton does, which Brentford does, which kind of Chelsea does at times. We're just going to bring in probably Graham Potter, which will be sitting on the line again, a year out of work like Lopetegui was. Very simple to get the contract done, and away we go. There's nothing more to say on that really. But listen, thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow morning with the final word show. Again, like I said, sleep on it, see what the interviews are saying, because that's another thing. When the game started, Lopetegui coming out the coach in that absolutely miserable shit. Even in the press conference, they asked him, matey, Lopetegui, what's happening with Fulkrug, mate? And he's like, I don't know. I don't even know where he is. I don't know what's going on. He doesn't even know what's going on with Fulkrug. There's rumours that he even missed a team photo. There's a team photo done about a week ago or less. Fulkrug wasn't even there for the team photo. You couldn't even make this shit up. See?